Nuts have been an essential part of the human diet for thousands of years. While there are various types of nuts, each offering unique health benefits, there are also some that should be avoided or consumed with caution due to potential toxicity or adverse effects. This is why in this video, we will reveal to you 7 nuts you should be eating and 7 you shouldn't. Now, without any further ado, let's get to it. Let's begin with the 7 nuts you should be eating. Number 1. Walnuts. Did you know that the word walnut is Greek for head? Walnuts were most likely named that because their shell looks similar to a human skull. What makes things even more interesting is that the kernel is shaped like the human brain, so it's no surprise that walnuts can benefit your brain. Walnuts are an excellent plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart and brain health. For your heart, omega-3 fatty acids can lower your chance of suffering from irregular heartbeats. They also reduce the formation of plaque, which can narrow your arteries and lead to atherosclerosis. On the other hand, omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts support the formation and integrity of a crucial fatty membrane around your nerve cells in your brain. This can potentially enhance learning, memory, and cognitive functions. Furthermore, its benefits regarding blood vessels also affect blood vessels in the brain, resulting in an increase in the blood flow to the brain. Additionally, walnuts are high in antioxidants, which help fight inflammation and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Antioxidants accomplish this by neutralizing harmful and damaging compounds in body cells called free radicals. Number 2. Pistachios. Pistachios are lower in calories compared to other nuts, making them a great snack for weight control. So, if you get hungry between meals, a handful of pistachios is an ideal option for you to eat. Not to mention, pistachios are also a good source of protein, which is vital for muscle growth and repair. But proteins aren't the only thing pistachios are rich in. They are also high in dietary fiber. The fiber in pistachios supports digestive health by facilitating intestinal movements by giving bulk to the digestive food. This gives the muscles of the intestine something to push against, so the food moves easier through the digestive tract. Because the food is moving more effortlessly, this decreases the probability of intestinal issues such as constipation. Number 3. Almonds. Almonds are rich in vitamins and minerals, including vitamin E, magnesium, and potassium. This makes them a nutrient-dense food. Moreover, they contain monounsaturated fats, which are very beneficial for heart health. Monounsaturated fats can prevent heart and blood vessel diseases, such as atherosclerosis, by lowering the levels of harmful LDL cholesterol and increasing the levels of HDL cholesterol. And if you have been trying to lose some extra weight lately, almonds can help with just that thanks to their high protein and fiber content. Both proteins and fibers spend a long time in your digestive tract, which promotes a sensation of fullness for a longer time. Number 4. Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are an incredibly rich source of selenium, which is a mineral that supports thyroid function and immune health. They contain beneficial fats that support overall body health. Moreover, Brazil nuts have antioxidant properties that help reduce inflammation and its associated pain. Number 5. Cashews. Cashews are rich in essential minerals such as iron, magnesium, and zinc. Additionally, they contain monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, both of which offer tremendous health benefits to the heart. The magnesium and copper found in cashews also help support bone health by depositing in the bones, maintaining and increasing bone density and mass. Number 6. Pecans. Pecans are high in antioxidants, which help protect cells from oxidative damage done by free radicals. Adding to that, being rich in monounsaturated fats gives pecans heart-supporting properties. And if you're looking for a good source of vitamin E, vitamin A, or zinc, then pecans can help you with that. Number 7. Hazelnuts. High in vitamin E, hazelnuts are able to support skin health and have anti-inflammatory properties. They contain healthy fats and antioxidants that are good for the heart and blood vessels. Hazelnuts are also a good source of folate, which is important for cell growth and cellular chemical reactions. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Now here are 7 nuts you shouldn't be eating. Number 1. Bitter almonds. Bitter almonds contain amygdalin, which can release cyanide when ingested. Consuming even a small amount can lead to cyanide poisoning. This is why bitter almonds are banned for sale in many countries. Cyanide is a toxic compound that prevents your cells from using the oxygen in your blood. In bitter almonds, the cyanide content can be as high as 6% of the amygdalin weight. Bear in mind that the lethal dose for humans is around 0.5 to 3.5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. If not treated immediately, cyanide poisoning can be fatal. Number 2. Horse chestnuts. Horse chestnuts shouldn't be confused with regular chestnuts. Sadly, this is an incredibly common occurrence. The problem is that unlike edible chestnuts, horse chestnuts contain a toxic compound called esculin. Ingesting them can cause intense intestinal problems, such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Number 3. Raw cashews. Raw cashews are one of the nuts you should avoid at all costs. Raw cashews contain urushiol, a toxic compound also found in poison ivy. Proper roasting removes urushiol. Eating raw cashews can cause severe skin reactions and intestinal discomfort and issues if consumed. For these reasons, it is best to opt for roasted cashews instead. In a study, researchers conducted chemical analysis and skin patch tests to identify urushiol content and its effects. Results showed that exposure to urushiol causes dermatitis in approximately 85% of people. Number 4. Raw red kidney beans. While these are beans, myriads of people tend to consider them nuts. But why should you avoid having them in your diet? One word, phytohemagglutinin. This is the name of the toxic compound found in raw red kidney beans. This compound can lead to severe abdominal pain, nausea, and vomiting. Raw red kidney beans contain 20,000 to 70,000 hemagglutinating units, which can cause symptoms with as few as 4 or 5 raw beans. Luckily, this compound can be destroyed by the heat from cooking. Cooking reduces phytohemagglutinin to less than 400 hemagglutinating units, making them safe to eat. This is why it's of great importance to double-check that your red kidney beans are fully cooked before eating them. They need to be boiled for at least 10 minutes. Number 5. Buckeyes. Buckeye nuts contain glycosides, saponins, and alkaloids, which are toxic to humans and can cause symptoms such as muscle weakness, vomiting, and diarrhea. A laboratory experiment was conducted on animal models to observe the effects of buckeye consumption. Its lethal dose for 50% of the population in animal models was found to be 1 to 5 grams per kilogram. The problem with such a small lethal dose is that it can be easily reached. Number 6. Genko nuts. Genko nuts contain a toxin called genko toxin, which can cause severe allergic reactions and intestinal symptoms. In addition to that, having too many genko nuts can also lead to severe neurological symptoms. After numerous chemical analysis and clinical case studies, it was found that having more than 10 to 50 genko nuts can lead to toxicity, with children being more susceptible to its effects. Number 7. Pine nuts. Ingesting an excessive amount of pine nuts can lead to pine mouth syndrome. This is when the person suffers a metallic and bitter taste in the mouth that can last for weeks after eating pine nuts. A study in Food and Nutrition Sciences examined the phenomenon of pine mouth syndrome. Even though the study failed to understand the mechanism by which pine nuts cause these symptoms, however, they revealed other helpful statistical data. It was observed that around 1 to 2% of individuals who consume pine nuts report experiencing pine mouth syndrome, with symptoms lasting up to 2 weeks. So these were the top 7 nuts you should be eating and 7 you shouldn't. Now, we want to hear from you. Out of all the nuts we mentioned, which one surprised you the most by its spot on the list? Also, which of these nuts do you consume regularly? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.